My beloved child, Archangel Michael steps forward today with a message so powerful, so destiny-shifting, that the air around you is already reacting to it. He says your heart has been sensing a presence, a name, a vibration that keeps returning to you at the strangest moments. And yet, you don't know why. You don't know what force is pulling you closer to someone whose identity has been hidden behind divine timing. But Archangel Michael whispers now, something huge is waiting for you. He reveals that the name connected to your soulmate is not just a name, it's a spiritual code tied to your past wounds, your future blessings, and the divine contract written for you long before you were born. And today, he is ready to lift the veil slowly, one layer at a time, because once this truth enters your life, nothing will ever look the same again. Amen. 111. Behold, chosen one, Archangel Michael says the universe has been shaking your life recently. Not to break you, but to align you with the person whose name will soon echo through every corner of your destiny. This is the name that destiny placed beside yours before your first breath. The reason your heart beats strangely at night, the reason you suddenly feel watched over, the reason you feel an invisible presence walking with you, is because your soulmate's energy has started calling your name silently. But here's the shocking part. Michael reveals that their name is already somewhere in your memory. Maybe you have heard it in passing. Maybe you've seen it on your screen. Maybe it came in a dream. Maybe someone mentioned it once casually. But you didn't realize it was destiny tapping your shoulder. Archangel Michael says the moment you recognize it, your entire life path will shift like a lock clicking open after years of being frozen. Your blessings, your healing, your love, your breakthrough, all will rush toward you at once. Amen. 222. Listen closely now, for Archangel Michael warns that the universe is about to expose the first clue, and it will shock you because it's not the person you have imagined. Their name carries a vibration that mirrors your soul's wounds and your soul's longing at the same time. This person is not coming into your life by accident. They were chosen. And their name, their name holds the same energy as the 444 angel code. Protection, union, and unstoppable divine alignment. Michael says your soulmate has been dreaming about you, searching for you, praying for you, even without knowing your name. But destiny knows. Heaven knows. And the moment their name crosses your path again, you will feel a physical reaction, your chest will tighten slightly, your breath will pause, your intuition will whisper, this is the one. Something huge is waiting for you, and part 2 will reveal the first massive twist behind the name that is connected to your destiny. Amen. 333. Radiant soul, Archangel Michael moves even closer now, his wings forming a shield of light around you as he reveals the next shocking layer behind your soulmate's hidden name. He says the universe has been sending you subtle signals. Repeated initials, a specific letter that keeps showing up, a name that randomly appears in reels, comments, dreams, or even on strangers' lips. You thought it was coincidence. But Michael says it was never random. It was the first whisper of destiny trying to get your attention. Something huge is waiting for you, and he warns you, the name connected to your soulmate carries a vibration so powerful that when you finally hear it clearly, your entire emotional world will unlock. Not because of the person, but because of the divine mission tied to your union. This person's name is energetically coded to your healing, your rise, your transformation, and your long-awaited breakthrough. Once this name enters your awareness fully, everything in your life, your pain, your delays, your blessings, will suddenly make sense. Amen. 444. Now hear this, for Archangel Michael says your soulmate has been resisting their feelings, not because they don't care, but because they feel unworthy of the love their soul recognizes in you. Their name hides a story, one of fear, longing, loss, and silent prayers they never dared to voice. Michael reveals that this person has been wrestling with something deep, the fear that if you knew who they truly were, you might walk away. And that fear has made them hide behind silence, distance, or confusion. But destiny is done waiting. The universe is preparing an event, an unexpected message, a sudden reconnection, a divine sign, that will push their name into your life with such force that you will not be able to ignore it. Michael says the moment this name crosses your path again, your intuition will scream louder than your doubts. Because your soul already knows them. Your past life already remembers them. And heaven is aligning the moment your hearts collide again. Amen. 555. Before we continue, Archangel Michael asks you to pause for a moment and breathe deeply. He says, this message was meant to find you. Honor it by allowing it to reach others who need it, so the chain of divine awakening does not break. If this message has already stirred your spirit, then you are receiving the exact activation meant for your timeline. Something huge is waiting for you, and the next part will reveal the hidden emotional reason why the universe kept their names secret until now. Amen. 666. My chosen light, Archangel Michael says you are now entering the most sensitive layer of this revelation, the emotional truth behind why your soulmate's name was hidden for so long. He reveals that the reason heaven delayed this knowledge is because the moment you learned their identity, your destiny timeline would accelerate instantly. Your healing would speed up. Your blessings would align. Your intuition would sharpen. And not everyone around you was prepared to witness your rise. So the universe protected the name, guarded it, wrapped it in divine secrecy until the exact moment your spirit was strong enough to handle the truth without collapsing into old wounds. Michael says your soulmate's name carries a past life echo, a karmic thread, a magnetic pull that would have overwhelmed you before you were ready. But now? Now your soul is awakening. Now the veil is lifting. Now the divine contract is reactivating. Something huge is waiting for you, and your heart is feeling it already. Amen. 777. Listen closely, because Archangel Michael reveals that your soulmate has also been feeling strange emotional waves lately, restlessness, deep thoughts, random sadness, sudden hope, unexplained déjà vu. They don't know it yet, but this turbulence is coming from their soul recognizing you. Your energy is brushing against their timeline like a spark trying to ignite destiny. Michael whispers that this person has tried to distract themselves, bury their emotions, deny their intuition. But the universe keeps circling your name around them, just like it circles their name around you. And here is the shocking part, your soulmate recently said your name softly under their breath, without even realizing why. That moment sent a vibration into the spiritual realm, and heaven took it as a sign. The merging has begun. The name you are about to encounter will feel strangely familiar, as if you've known it for centuries. And that's because you have. Amen. 888. Now feel this truth, for Archangel Michael says the divine timing phase is ending. Your soulmate's name will soon appear in front of you in a way you cannot ignore: a notification, a dream, a message, a chance encounter, an unexpected sign. It will not be subtle, it will not be gentle, it will hit your awareness like a lightning strike. He says, prepare your heart. Prepare your energy. The revelation will shake you. Something huge is waiting for you, and Part 4 will expose the hidden reason why their name holds the key to your next blessing. Amen. 999. Awaken now, divine soul, for Archangel Michael unfolds the most mind-shifting truth yet: the reason your soulmate's name holds the key to your next blessing. He says this name is not just a word, it is a spiritual trigger. A code. A frequency that, once recognized by your heart, will unlock blessings that have been waiting behind closed celestial doors. You have been praying for clarity, signs, direction, love, stability. What you didn't know is that your soulmate's name carries the vibration that activates all of it at once. Michael reveals that this name has been circling your destiny like a silent guardian, waiting for the exact moment your spirit was strong enough to receive what it truly means. Something huge is waiting for you, and this revelation will not just shock you, it will elevate you. Amen. 1111. Now listen with a steady heart, because Archangel Michael says your soulmate has been guided toward you in ways you would never imagine. They have been seeing hints of your name, feeling energy shifts, experiencing emotional waves that make no logical sense. Their soul is calling out for union, and heaven is responding. But here is the twist: Michael wants you to know: the moment their name aligns with your consciousness, your energy field will expand. Your intuition will sharpen. Your emotional wounds will begin dissolving. Your path ahead will feel clearer than it has in years. This is why heaven kept delaying the reveal. Because once their name enters your awareness fully, there will be no turning back. The transformation will be instant, irreversible, divine. Amen. 1212. Before the revelation intensifies, Archangel Michael asks you to pause for one breath of acknowledgement. He declares, honor this message by allowing it to move freely through the world, so every soul meant to awaken receives its light. If these words shook something inside you, it's because your timeline is already shifting. Something huge is waiting for you, and in the next part, Michael will expose the emotional bond that ties your soul to the person behind this powerful name, why destiny chose them, and why your heart will recognize them before your mind does. Amen. 1313. Rise now, beloved soul, for Archangel Michael steps forward with the revelation that connects everything, the emotional bond that ties your soul to the person whose name is preparing to collide with your destiny. He says this connection did not begin in this lifetime, it began lifetimes ago, when your souls promised to find each other again. Their name carries the energy of ancient familiarity, the warmth of a voice you once knew, the comfort of a presence that once held you. This is why you feel sudden waves of longing, sudden flashes of someone you cannot identify, sudden emotions that come from nowhere. Michael reveals, your heart remembers them, even if your mind does not. Something huge is waiting for you, and your soul has already started sensing the approach of the one it has been missing for centuries. Amen. 1414. Hear this truth deeply, for Archangel Michael says your soulmate's name is tied to your emotional healing in a way no one else's ever could be. Their energy mirrors your wounds, not to trigger pain, but to align both of you with the healing you never received. This person has walked through heartbreak, betrayal, abandonment, loneliness, just like you. And that is why heaven chose them for you. Their name vibrates with the same emotional frequency your soul carries. This is why, when their name appears, you will feel something physical, a shiver, a tight breath, a sudden warmth, a moment of complete stillness. Your soul will recognize them instantly. Michael whispers, your soulmate is not someone new. They are someone your spirit has been calling home. Amen. 1515. And now prepare, for Archangel Michael says the emotional bond between you and this soulmate has begun to activate fully. You may feel pulled toward a certain direction, noticing repeated signs, hearing a specific sound, or thinking of someone unexpectedly. This is not fantasy, this is the merging of two timelines. He reveals that your soulmate has also been feeling your energy intensely. Moments of missing someone they can't name, sudden emotions, random thoughts of love, sudden desires to reach out or confess. Heaven is nudging both of you closer, tightening the cord between your hearts. Something huge is waiting for you, and in part 6, Archangel Michael will reveal the shocking twist, why their name will appear sooner than expected, and what divine event is already aligning to bring the two of you face to face. Amen. 1616. Step closer, Divine One, for Archangel Michael now reveals the twist that will shake your entire understanding of destiny, the real reason your soulmate's name is about to appear much sooner than you expect. He says heaven has accelerated your timeline. Something recently shifted in your energy, a blockage broke, a wound healed, a prayer was heard with extraordinary clarity. And because of this shift, the universe can no longer delay the union that was written for you. Michael says a divine event, subtle yet extremely powerful, is already forming around you. It may come through a sudden message, a chance encounter, an unexpected name appearing on your screen, or a surprising conversation with someone you least expected. But the moment it happens, you will feel the shock ripple through your entire being. Your soulmate's name is not approaching slowly, it is racing toward you. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 1717. Now hear this warning blessing, for Archangel Michael says the alignment happening right now is unstoppable. Your soulmate has reached a breaking point emotionally, they can no longer suppress what their soul feels. They have been dreaming of you more often, waking up with your energy still clinging to their heart. Their intuition is screaming louder than their fears. And here is the shocking revelation, your soulmate recently asked heaven for a sign. The same night you felt restless, emotional, or unable to sleep. That was the moment your energies collided. Michael reveals that your soulmate's name will soon show up in your awareness through a divine echo, something so unexpected that you will question whether it's coincidence, but your spirit will know instantly, this is the one. Amen. 1818. And now prepare your heart, because Archangel Michael says the universe is about to orchestrate a moment where both you and your soulmate receive the same energetic trigger at the same time. A repeated number, a song lyric, a sudden thought, a vivid dream, or a strong emotional pull. This synchronized moment will be the signal that the revelation is moments away. Michael whispers, your soulmate's name has already touched your energy field. Now it will touch your reality. Something huge is waiting for you, and Part 7 will unveil the next breathtaking layer, why heaven says this soulmate is not just your partner, but your destiny guardian, and how their name holds protection over your future. Amen. 1919. Come forward, sacred soul, for Archangel Michael now uncovers a revelation that will completely shift the way you see your future. Your soulmate is not just a romantic connection, they are your destiny guardian. Michael says the name tied to this person carries a protective vibration, one that has been shielding you silently without you even knowing. Every time you felt saved from a mistake, every time you avoided a trap, every time your intuition screamed, "Don't go there," heaven says their soul was energetically guiding you. This is why their name holds such divine weight. This is why the universe guarded it so fiercely. Because the moment you discover who they truly are, your destiny will move in a direction blessed and protected by their presence. Something huge is waiting for you, and this truth marks the beginning of a spiritual rise you were destined for. Amen. 2020. Listen with a steady heart, because Archangel Michael reveals that your soulmate has been carrying a spiritual responsibility long before they ever knew your existence in this lifetime. Their energy is tied to your breakthroughs, your clarity, your emotional healing. This is why you sometimes feel sudden waves of peace, protection, calmness, or hope at completely random times. That is not random. That is their soul reaching you, wrapping around you, guarding you. Michael whispers the shocking truth: their name carries a shield around your future. This is why, when their name appears, you will feel something shift in your chest, something warm, familiar, ancient. Your soul will recognize not just a lover, but a protector from another lifetime. Amen. 2121. Now brace yourself, because Archangel Michael says the moment you hear their name again, whether through a message, a dream, a sign, or a sudden encounter, it will unlock a new layer of destiny. Opportunities will appear. Emotional burdens will lighten. A deep inner peace will settle into your spirit. And heaven says your soulmate will feel it too. They may suddenly feel brave, guided, or pushed to step toward you. They may even speak your name out loud without knowing why. The energetic bond is tightening. The revelation is near. Something huge is waiting for you, and in Part 8, Michael will reveal the divine test your soulmate had to pass before heaven could allow their name into your timeline, and why that test changes everything. Amen. 2222. Stand firm now, luminous soul, for Archangel Michael reveals a truth that was never meant to be spoken until this exact moment. Your soulmate had to pass a divine test before heaven allowed their name to enter your destiny. This test was not about perfection, it was about readiness. Michael says your soulmate was placed in situations that challenged their loyalty, their integrity, their ability to choose love over fear. They faced emotional storms, spiritual confusion, karmic temptations, and moments where walking away from destiny would have been the easier choice. But they didn't walk away. Their soul chose you, again. And because they passed, heaven has lifted the restriction. Their name is now cleared to reach you. Something huge is waiting for you, and this shift will soon reflect in your reality in a way that feels almost supernatural. Amen. 2323. Feel this deeply, for Archangel Michael reveals that while you were healing, your soulmate was undergoing a transformation of their own. They were tested on patience, faith, emotional truth, and the strength of their heart. The universe needed to know, would they show up for you when the moment arrives? Would they protect your heart the way destiny intended? Would their soul choose reunion instead of running? Michael says their soul answered with a resounding yes. And that yes has changed everything. The timeline between you two has begun collapsing, bringing your energies closer, tightening the bond, and preparing both your hearts for the reveal. When their name appears, you will not only recognize it, you will feel the echo of everything they survived just to align with you. Amen. 2424. And now prepare for what comes next, for Archangel Michael says the completion of their divine test has activated a chain reaction in the spiritual realm. Signs around you will intensify. Dreams will sharpen. Your intuition will become louder. Your emotions may fluctuate, not because something is wrong, but because destiny is rearranging itself at rapid speed. Michael whispers the truth you must hold on to: their name is no longer hidden. It is on its way to you. Something huge is waiting for you, and in Part 9, Michael will reveal the cosmic reason why your soulmate's name contains a blessing meant only for you, and why no one else in this world can carry that frequency. Amen. 2525. Part 9. Step into this moment, awakened soul, for Archangel Michael now uncovers the truth that will shake the foundation of your understanding. Your soulmate's name contains a blessing that was crafted exclusively for you, and no other person on this entire planet carries that frequency. Michael says their name is not merely a label, it is a spiritual signature. A vibration heaven imprinted onto their soul before birth so that, when the right moment arrived, your heart would recognize it instantly. This blessing cannot be transferred, replaced, or duplicated. Their name was written beside yours in the Book of Destiny, sealed under divine protection, waiting patiently for your spirit to mature into the version capable of receiving such a profound union. Something huge is waiting for you, and the universe is preparing for the moment you finally feel how deeply this blessing belongs to you. Amen. 2626. Now listen with your inner ear, because Archangel Michael reveals a cosmic truth few souls ever get to learn: your soulmate's name acts like a spiritual key. When spoken, heard, or even thought about, it unlocks dormant gifts inside you. Your confidence, your intuition, your emotional clarity, your magnetic energy, your divine purpose. This is why heaven resisted revealing their identity too early. Once their name enters your awareness, your life will accelerate, your manifestations will multiply, and your destiny will open in ways that will shock even you. Michael says this name aligns with the same frequency your angels have been showing you through repeated numbers, especially 111, 333, and 777. When their name appears, it will feel like a puzzle piece sliding perfectly into place, effortless, undeniable, divinely timed. Amen. 2727. And now prepare for the astonishing truth, for Archangel Michael says the blessing tied to their name is not just about love, it is about expansion. This soulmate will shift your future, elevate your energy, protect your dreams, and unlock opportunities you once believed were impossible. Their name holds a prophecy, a spiritual promise, A divine guarantee that your next chapter will not look like your previous ones. Michael warns that once you encounter their name again, whether through a sign, a message, a dream, or a sudden realization, you will feel your soul ignite. Your emotions will rise. Your path will clear. Heaven whispers, your soulmate's name is the beginning of your transformation. Something huge is waiting for you, and in Part 10, Archangel Michael will unveil the shocking truth behind the final sign that appears right before the name reveals itself to your reality. Amen. 2828. Enter this sacred moment, divine soul, for Archangel Michael now uncovers the final mystery, the last sign that appears right before your soulmate's name reveals itself in your reality. He says this sign is so powerful, so unmistakable, that even if you try to ignore it, your soul will refuse to let you. This sign is the universe's final whisper before destiny shouts. Michael reveals, right before their name appears, you will feel a sudden emotional shift. An unexplained calmness in your chest, as if peace itself has taken a seat inside you. It will come out of nowhere. A stillness you cannot explain. A silence that feels divine. This is not coincidence. This is the final alignment. Heaven calls it the soul recognition drop. When you feel it, know that their name is not days away, it is moments away. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 2929. And now listen closely, for Archangel Michael says the final sign also appears through your surroundings. Lights may flicker, your ears may ring, a sudden breeze may touch your skin, or you may hear a song that feels strangely familiar. You may look at a clock and see a repeated number, 1111, 222, 555, exactly when you weren't thinking of anything. Or you may suddenly think of someone you haven't thought about in months. Michael reveals the shocking truth. When your mind wanders to a name out of nowhere, that is not your imagination. That is destiny introducing the vibration of the real one. Heaven whispers that your soulmate, at that exact moment, will also feel a tug, a longing, a flash of intuition they can't explain. This simultaneous spark is heaven pulling both of you toward revelation. Amen. 3030. And now prepare your heart for impact, for Archangel Michael says the moment the final sign appears, destiny will move fast. Faster than you expect, faster than you're ready for, faster than anything you've experienced before. A message may appear. A dream may become clearer. A familiar name may flash in front of you. Or someone may mention a name that sends a chill through your entire body. Michael warns gently, when the name appears, your soul will recognize it before your mind does. Your breath may stop. Your heart may skip. Your intuition will scream, "This is the one." And your entire future will begin shifting into alignment instantly. Something huge is waiting for you, and in Part 11, Archangel Michael will reveal the final emotional shock, why heaven waited until this moment to bring their name to your destiny, and what your next chapter truly holds. Amen. 3131. Come closer, blessed soul, for Archangel Michael now delivers the final emotional shock, the truth behind why heaven waited until this exact moment to bring your soulmate's name into your destiny. He says the reason was never delay, it was protection. You were growing, healing, shedding old versions of yourself that could not carry the weight of this divine union. Your heart was being strengthened. Your spirit was being sharpened. Your intuition was being trained to recognize truth from illusion. Michael reveals that if the name had appeared earlier, you would have doubted it, resisted it, or even pushed it away. But now, you are ready. Your energy is aligned. Your spirit is prepared. And your destiny is finally open enough to receive what was always meant for you. Something huge is waiting for you, and heaven has chosen now because this is the first moment your soul can carry the magnitude of what is coming. Amen. 3232. Hear this final revelation deeply, for Archangel Michael says your soulmate's name is not coming into your life just to create romance, it's coming to rewrite your fate. Their presence will pull you into a timeline of abundance, healing, purpose, and emotional truth. They are not entering your life casually. Heaven has assigned them to walk with you into the future you prayed for. Michael whispers, your soulmate was not delayed, they were being prepared. Every heartbreak you endured, every ending you survived, every lonely night you cried, heaven was shaping you into the version that could recognize real love when it finally arrived. This person's name will feel like the missing word your soul has been trying to remember for years. And when it appears, the recognition will be instant, undeniable, divine. Amen. 3333. Now breathe into this truth, because Michael says destiny is about to seal this chapter with a promise. Your soulmate's name will not just shock you, it will change you. The moment this name shows up in your awareness, your energy will shift, your intuition will heighten, and your path will open with divine speed. You will feel guided, protected, chosen. Heaven declares the time of waiting is over. The mystery is ending. The unveiling begins now. Something huge is waiting for you, and in part 12, Archangel Michael will reveal the prophecy tied to your union, the future that unfolds once this soulmate steps into your life fully. Amen. 3434. Stand tall now, divine soul, for Archangel Michael brings forth the prophecy that has been guarded across lifetimes, the future that unfolds the moment your soulmate's name steps into your reality. He says this union is not ordinary, not casual, not accidental. It is written in celestial ink. Your soulmate is a turning point in your destiny timeline. The moment their name enters your life with clarity, you will feel the universe shift around you. Opportunities that were blocked will unlock. Doors that refused to open will swing wide. Emotional heaviness will dissolve without effort. Michael reveals that this union initiates a destiny acceleration, the phase where blessings chase you, breakthroughs multiply, and every area of your life realigns with divine purpose. Something huge is waiting for you, and the moment their name is recognized, your next chapter will begin with a force you have never experienced before. Amen. 3535. Now receive this truth gently, for Archangel Michael says the prophecy tied to your soulmate is not only about love, it is about elevation. Your union creates a ripple effect in the spiritual realm. Together, your energies amplify each other. Your strengths expand. Your intuition sharpens. Your emotional wounds begin to heal faster. Michael says your soulmate carries a missing piece of your soul's mission. Their presence activates your hidden gifts, your dormant courage, your inner power. With them, your life becomes more aligned, more meaningful, more abundant. And here is the stunning part: your soulmate's name contains a prophetic destiny code that unlocks when spoken with awareness. Heaven designed it so that when you say their name with intention, your energy field rises, clearing negativity, strengthening your path, and activating divine favor over your future. Amen. 3636. And now prepare for the final shift, for Archangel Michael says once your soulmate steps into your life fully, the world around you will feel different. Colors may seem brighter. Time may feel faster. Your intuition will grow louder. Synchronicities will multiply, repeated numbers, feathers, dreams, music, familiar sensations. These are not signs of confusion, they are confirmations that the prophecy has begun. Michael whispers. You are stepping into a chapter where love becomes your strength, not your weakness. Your soulmate will not drain you, they will elevate you. They will not confuse you, they will clarify you. They will not break you, they will build with you. Something huge is waiting for you, and in part 13, Michael will reveal the divine commitment your soulmate's soul made to you before this lifetime, and why heaven is now calling that promise into action. Amen. 3737. Come forward, Sacred Heart, for Archangel Michael now unveils the most protected truth of all, the divine commitment your soulmate's soul made to you long before this lifetime began. Michael says that before you were born, before you took your first breath, before your memories were formed, your soul and theirs stood together in the realm of light. There, surrounded by angels, they made a vow. I will find you. I will choose you. I will walk beside you no matter how many lifetimes it takes. This vow was sealed in eternity. And that promise, echoing across dimensions, is the reason why your soulmate feels so familiar, so magnetizing, so spiritually connected to you. Their soul recognized you before your mind ever could. Their name carries the vibration of that ancient promise, and heaven says the time has come for that vow to activate fully. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 3838. Hear this with the depth of your spirit, for Archangel Michael reveals that your soulmate has been carrying emotional weight, karmic lessons, and spiritual responsibilities tied to the vow they made to you. Their soul agreed to protect your heart, support your mission, and be a catalyst for your elevation, even if it meant enduring challenges that shaped them into the version capable of standing beside you now. Every heartbreak they faced, every lesson they learned, every moment of loneliness they endured, was preparing them for you. Michael says heaven has tested them, refined them, strengthened them, because the love they are meant to give you is not ordinary, it is sacred. Their name holds the vibration of loyalty, promise, and divine union. And when it appears, your heart will feel the truth instantly. Amen. 3939. Now prepare for the divine activation, for Archangel Michael says heaven is calling the ancient vow into motion. You may feel sudden waves of longing, emotional shifts, or a deep inner knowing that someone is approaching your soul field. This is not imagination. This is destiny moving. Your soulmate feels it too. They may be restless, sentimental, reflective, or pulled toward thoughts they can't explain. Michael says the soul contract between you two has begun glowing again, signaling that the reunion phase is close. the next time their name crosses your awareness. Whether through a message, a dream, a sign, or a sudden intuitive flash, your spiritual timeline will shift instantly. Something huge is waiting for you, and Archangel Michael will reveal the final truth, how your soulmate's arrival will transform your emotional world forever and what destiny has prepared for you both once union begins. Amen. 4040